Hi everyone. I am here today with Macy, who just got out of the bathtub, to talk about a blog post that I just wrote today. I'm sure that you guys have seen, like in your social media feeds, especially Facebook, challenges that people put up to like repost stuff or post pictures or whatever. And I usually don't participate in that kind of stuff, but the one that I was just recently invited to do was about posting encouraging scripture to fill Facebook up with scripture. And I love that idea, but I thought I am going to do it through my blog instead so that I can share a little bit more than just putting up one verse and not really explaining why I love it or anything. Oh no. So anyway, I wanted to share the first one that I wrote about. It is Psalm 62, and it starts in verse 5. My soul, My soul, wait thou only upon God, for my expectation is from him. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be moved. And God is my salvation and my glory. The rock of my strength and my refuge is in God. Trust in him at all times, ye people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. Selah. And the reason that I chose that scripture for the first one that I was going to share about is it's just meant so much to me in the past few years, because I feel like life is full of unpredictability, and you have this idea when you're younger of what it's going to be like, and you make plans, and it doesn't really, at least for me, it hasn't really turned out any way that I expected it to. And that's not a bad thing. I feel like God has, put together my story, my life, like it's beautiful, and I wouldn't want it any other way. And I'm so glad that it's like this and not what I kind of planned on or wanted to originally. But it does, when it's happening in the moment, it can be a little bit scary. And I feel like these verses, the part that grabs me the most, or it has originally, was pour out your heart. Thank you. Yes, you did. She's got a lot of deep thoughts too. Pour out your heart before him. I love the idea of a God that doesn't just demand from us. He actually wants. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Sorry, baby. He wants us to have an intimate relationship where he gives to us, and he wants us to be intimate with him and to have a relationship where we can come to him and share our deepest thoughts and our needs and our fears. And that is unlike any other God out there. And he's the one true God, which makes it even more amazing and more wonderful. But the part of the chapter earlier, the passage before that, is it shares why we can rely on him like that, why we can pour our heart out to him, because he is my rock, my salvation, my defense, my salvation, the rock of my strength, my refuge. We can trust him, and that gives us the ability to pour out our heart to him. And often, or always actually, whenever we do have a problem, even if he gives us the answer, wait, he always gives an answer. And he doesn't just sit there and listen. He gives us an answer. Okay, kiddo, here. He gives us an answer, or oftentimes he is the answer. And he's so loving and so faithful, even when we aren't. And that's one of those things that I feel like I want to be faithful to him, and I want him to know that I love him. But I'm sure that he doesn't always feel that way about me and the way that I treat him. But he always loves me, and he is always faithful. And because of that, I feel like I can pour out my heart to him. And that is just, it's awesome having a God like that. So that's why I chose this to be the first passage that I shared for this challenge, and the first one that I wrote about. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to be writing some more. So if you guys would like to follow along, I'll post the link to my blog below. And I will be back in the next few days to share more scripture. Or if you'd like, on Tuesdays, I'm going to be doing a fun little segment called Tuesday Top Knot Tidbits, which is going to be mom-tastic thoughts just about what's going on in my life and things that I've thought of and things that make me laugh just about motherhood. Because I do love being a mom, but man, some of the things like that you cannot... I don't know if it's something that, like, if you don't laugh, you'll cry, but they definitely make me giggle. So, and I can't always share them with my kids, so I'm going to share them with you guys instead. So anyway, yeah, guys, have a great weekend. It is Friday Eve, and I will see you next time. Bye.